GM, everyone. GG to America. Welcome to another episode of GC Crypto TV. Once again, Greeny's away today. He did join us from Spain yesterday. That was pretty gnarly, but we are back in the studio today just with myself. Woke up in a bit of a bloody morning. I see. Hey, guys, we did break below the 111,000 support. Obviously, didn't act as support for a very long few days, 3-4 days, and then bang, we broke through the ice. So we will chat about that today, guys. We'll go through Bitcoin. Obviously, we'll run through the alts and meme charts because with Bitcoin pulling back, they're going to have pulled back a fair bit. So there's blood in the streets there. We'll check out the NFTs as well and anything else on the timeline or you guys want to discuss. And then we've got our big Yeet giveaway today. So let's run through that quickly. Big shout out to OKX Australia on this side here. Obviously, if you're trading spot, fantastic place to trade spot. If you are new to trading, definitely go give them a look. And even if you're old to trading, they've got a great platform. Go and check them out. I did just put the link in the description. So shout out to OKX. And they are giving away $75 of Bitcoin if you use that link and do some trading. Last but not least, we've got Yeet on the top here, my top left. Shout out to those legends, second channel partner, and giving away $1,000 later today. So massive shout out to them for giving us some money to give away to you guys. So thank you very much. All right, guys, that is enough of the show. Let's get into the show. Got a little bit to talk about, I suppose. We, like I said, I woke up this morning about an hour and a half ago and had a look at the charts. And I was like, well, actually, I went on to X and I was like, oh, the market must be down because people are starting to get a little bit emotional. So I did mention on stream, you said a greenie, and something I've been saying for sort of the last 6 months. This last sort of part of the bull run is going to be the most emotional. So the hardest to trade as far as we don't have too much historical data at the top side there because we are quite close to the top, about 10, 15% of all-time highs. So there's not a lot of data up above our heads here. So it's just hard to know where all-time highs are going to end up falling, guys. So I always say this time of the bull run, it's tricky. I would be defensive with your money. I would try not to give money back to the market rather than trying to find pumps. I'd probably say at the moment, try and remove your downside risk. So guys, just a quick shout out to those who are watching on X. What's up? Hello to Abstract. Razuka, what's up? Oh, thank you, bro. Yeah, I had 1,001 followers on Abstract. What the hell? That's more than I got on bloody YouTube. Havana Sunrise, if I said that name, yeah, man, my bags on Abstract are, we are down a wee bit. We're down a good 65, could be 70% now. So thanks for the sell-off. But look, that's just unfortunate what happens. If Bitcoin decides to shit the bed, everything else turbo shits the bed. So Bitcoin pulls back 10%, everything else pulls back 30 or 40. So that is the risks you play with being in meme and altcoins versus Bitcoin. Bitcoin, obviously, you've got less upside from now, but also probably less downside in comparison to your favorite alts and memes. All right, so going to have a quick shout out to everyone who's here. Ovi Soul, what's up? Recties, hello, thanks for GG Martin, Angels, what's up? Barakat Clips and Hemi, hello, good morning. Thanks for tuning in. Hello on, like I said, on Abstract, and if you are on YouTube watching, hello to you. Yeah, guys, so, all right, I guess let's start from the top, huh? Let's start from the top. Let's look at Bitcoin. That's kind of the big daddy. So let's go check it out. Won't be a sec. Where's my chart? So, bang. I'll just make sure my screen's good, guys. Move me over there. Well, that's not the one. All right, so, guys, that's probably a bit better. Let's have a look. I was just looking at a bit of Bitcoin dominance here just before I jumped on the show. Let me go check it out. So obviously, guys, here's my bull run 24. Do you like how I said 24 there? Because I thought I should have put 25 as well, but that was the bull run I thought starting 24 when it was really pumping. I kind of thought it would be sort of wrapping up towards the end of Q4, but perhaps we're going to go a little bit longer here, guys. But we'll chat about that in a sec. So obviously, yikes. Yeah, shit, that doesn't make pretty reading. So in a sea of red, guys, you can see down my bull run 24. hot list here, my little short list, you could call it. Everything is down. Asta down 15%. I'm glad I didn't chase that pump towards the end there. I almost FOMO'd in. You almost got me, guys. You almost got me. But I'll wait for a pullback on that. Look, guys, I think something to remember when we've got pullbacks of this, not the size, because it's actually not a massive pullback yet, except the ETH's kind of ate shit, is you've got to look for entries now. Probably not the time to sell, I don't think necessarily yet, but we'll work that out in a sec. But in red days like this, what you're going to see is Bitcoin dominance start to go up, because obviously people are exiting out of alts and memes. They are. That's the minus 15%. Tells you more people are selling Asta than are selling Bitcoin. Bitcoin's down 3%, so is down a bit. We'll have a look at that treasure map I drew, guys. I just wanted to bring that to your guys' attention, as it looks like it's playing out. So I called this at about 117,000. I drew this treasure map. So I haven't just drawn it in after. I drew it in before. I did wonder if it would play out. I didn't really want to see it go to 107. Well, I kind of did. It's a nice little buy zone. I'm going to buy some more Bitcoin today. I bought some at 111,000 yesterday. I'm going to buy some more at 100 and around here, 109, 107, something around there. We did dip. We're on the daily here, which will close in about 50 minutes. We did dip to 108. So almost to that 107,000 resistance point. Obviously, we've tapped that quite a few times there. Let's see if this holds up. If this doesn't hold, guys, we're probably looking like we're going to go into the 90s, guys. 93, you could see down 98, 93. That'll be pretty gnarly, man. If we go into the 90s, I think you're going to see extreme fear kicking. We might even see extreme fear kicking at the bottom of this range at 107, but we'll have to wait and see. I did just check it out, and it was only in fear, so yeah, we might be heading that way. Obviously, like I said, everyone's fleeing alts and memes. Bitcoin dominance tends to rise due to that. Either people fleeing to Bitcoin or just exiting into stables, thus making the Bitcoin percentage higher, e.g. dominance. The DXY, so that's the US dollar. That is pumping off the low. We did tap a low there of $95. Obviously, that started to recover a little bit. So that's not ideal. We do want to see that actually break down for assets to run. So we want to see Bitcoin dominance break down to see alts and memes run. We want to see the DXY or US dollar break down to see risk on assets run. So that little pump there is definitely not going to help us too much. Now let's go over to, I might go do total crypto market cap. So we have, actually, I don't really trust that fib there. Anyway, we've broken down. I think we just tapped 4. Yeah, we went over 4 trillion, 4.2, almost 420. That's nice. And we now just broken below 3.7 trillion. So obviously the total crypto market cap starting to break down. Let's check out Bitcoin, guys. Let's check out the Big Daddy. So this is a chart I drew up, like I said, about a week ago. I said, this is my Bitcoin treasure map. I wanted to see if it followed this sort of pattern, whereby I thought it might break down from the 117,000, might come down and retest the 107, fuel up, get a whole bunch of liquidations out of the market. We'll look at that in a second, guys. We had a whole bunch of liquidations, longs get liquidated again in the last 24 hours. Absolutely. I think it was $1 billion plus. We had about 1.6, 1.9 billion a couple of days ago. I think we just hit another 1 billion. So we are flushing out the longs, guys. So I guess think of it like a bit of a cleansing process at the moment. But liquidations are normally, when you get massive spikes in liquidations, guys, that can give clues of bottom starting to form. But obviously, as I said yesterday, there was a big bunch of liquidations, but that might not have been the bottom. Is this? I don't know. But I will continue to report to you guys, and we will take it level by level, day by day, step by step. It's the best way to do it. No one can see the future, apart from me when I drew this. No jokes, but look, with fibs, you can kind of start to guesstimate where things are going to fall, where the cards or the chips may fall and where they may lie. And that's why Greenie and I preach TA. It's not something you can bet your life on. But if you're looking for clues in the market and probabilities, it gives you a real edge in probability. And that's what I'm looking for here. Anytime when you're investing or in the markets, you're looking for an edge probability-wise. That's all we can do, because I don't have someone who looks in a crystal ball and says, oh, Craig, 107 is the bottom. So if you guys do have someone like that, get them to give me a call, please. But until that time, let's just keep following the bones of TA. So I drew this up the other day, like I said, about a week ago when Bitcoin was 117. I did wonder if we were going to break down from there. Yes, we did. A couple of taps, bang, failed. And we've broken through the 111,000, obviously, support area, now acting probably as resistance. And we're going to probably come down. We have come down we missed it by about 1,000, but retesting that support zone 107. So what I'm kind of hoping happens here, guys, I'm hoping we come down to 107, get a nice bunch of long liquidations out the way, bang, flush them out the market. Obviously, short ratio is going to start to increase in times like this, giving us possibly the fuel for a short squeeze, whereby if buyers into the market, or not sentiment changes, but buyers into the market at a discounted rate, where buyers into the market, we don't know. Is it going to be 107? Is that the price point where people go, shit, that's pretty cheap, maybe I need to get in now? Is that where retail look at it and go, that's a discount, I'm going to get in now? Is that moments like you and me look at it and go, gee, I was a bit worried at 117, which was me. But now that it's at the cheaper side of the market, e.g., when I say cheaper, I mean measuring from the swing high to the swing low. We've got the 50% level bang here at 115,000. This is a discounted portion of the market below the 50% level. So I think any time in here is probably a pretty good buy. But I think 107's a decent buy. It's the bottom of that range. So I will be taking a little nibble there. I mean, if I bought at 111, 107 should turn me on even more, right? So I'm going to take a little bite of the cherry there. This is another reason why I preach keep dry powder on the side. I know it's hard. I know it's hard not to see a discount go all in, but just go slow, guys. This is a time in the market where you don't want to move fast. You don't want to think fast. You don't want to buy fast. You don't want to sell fast. You want to sort of steady yourself. And I suggest probably moving slower. So it's not always a nice feeling waking up and seeing the market down, and it can make anxiety kick in and feelings kick in. And typically in times of anxiety or stress, you'll probably react quite quickly. Try not be reactive. Try go slow, take a breath, maybe take the dog for a walk outside for a bit, and then come back and make a plan. I would suggest doing that rather than get your knickers in a twist, get all upset and flustered, anxiety goes through the roof, and you just make a mistake in your decision-making process. So guys, try not to do that. Okay, reading Crypto Dude says, market is about to tank. This is the beginning. Probably 107 or sub 100. Well, we just tapped 107 almost. That's already happened. Then maybe slingshot one last leg, and then we get a bad Q4 for the next few months. Well, that would be the first time we've had a bad Q4 in a long time. So if that was to happen, that would be a first, especially in a bull run. So, hey, there's a first for everything. Probability-wise, I'm going to say that's not the case, but I'm open to first times for sure. And then we come down like the last bull market and then a final leg. Yeah, true. There could be a double top for now. I see what you're saying. Crypto Raro, fuck, long time. Sad thing is I'm a bull, but you've got to be real here. Yeah, I agree. I agree. I don't know about a bad Q4. Probability-wise, I wouldn't bet on that. But in saying that, maybe the cycles have changed. We did have Bitcoin hit an all-time high prior to the halving in this bull run. So I understand what you're saying in saying maybe things have changed. So once again, let's pay it level by level. Just catching up with the chats from X and Kick here. Love to see the nice fake out of 107, then a nice wick back up. Yeah, it was a little bit of a rejection there. Pulled down to 108,700 approx, give or take, depending on which charts you're looking at. Sometimes they do vary a little bit. But yeah, really interested to see, guys, how we go if we do sort of come down to this lower region of 107, how the market reacts. The timeline's going to be brutal, guys. Sorry, the timeline's probably going to be pretty brutal for the next few days, next few weeks. Obviously on pullbacks or dumps, if you want to call it a dump like this, people on the timeline are going to be very emotional. As I've mentioned before, this time of the bull run is typically very emotional. What I mean by that is euphoria can be hit quite easily, but despair can be hit quite easily. So you'll see things like today where we've dropped 108 and everyone's like, oh my God, you'll see all these theses coming out saying things like the bull run's over. I told you guys 2 months ago the bull run was over. I told you guys the top was in. A lot of I told you so's will go around now. Yeah, I always find those quite funny. After the fact things happen, the I told you so's after is always quite funny to me because that doesn't help anyone to say I told you so, really does it. What's more useful is to say, right, guys, this has happened. Let's make a plan. That's probably a bit more useful. But you'll see people on the timeline chasing clout at the moment. tell them to shut up, man. Tell them to shut up and stick to the fib levels. So let's do that today. Let's do that today. So yeah, be careful with your emotions, guys. Like I said, if you find yourself getting too wound up, go and take a breather. Go, call your mum and dad. Tell them you love them. Go see your kids. Go see if you do. Go give your mum a hug. Go remember what the most important things in life are, and that's your loved ones, not the charts. Okay, money's important, but it's not the most important. So if you find it's getting you really down, take a breather. Go see some family. All right, let's move on. So what I wanted to show you guys now was let's check out fear and greed. So here we go. Boof. We are 44 still in fear. Same as yesterday. So this actually might only update. Oh, yeah. Does it update daily? I think so. It updates in 40 minutes. Yeah. Stretch the neck. Sorry. Bad sleep. All right. So 40 minutes, guys. 40 minutes time, that will update. We're at fear at the moment. Maybe we will start to creep into extreme fear if that goes to the 107 or if it breaks below that. If we break below 107, I reckon we're seeing extreme fear. So look, guys, as I mentioned the other day, things I look at data-wise to try and see if bottoms are starting to form are the next few things I'll take you through now. So fear and greed is one of them. When you're looking for bottoms, you're looking for fear or extreme fear. So obviously we're in fear at the moment. The next thing I like to check out is the long-short ratio to see if that's out of whack. It's not crazy out of whack. It's 2% favoring the shorts at the moment, so that's not a crazy discrepancy at all. So yeah, I would be looking, if that was a greater ratio, maybe 5% or more, you might see a stronger snapback, because the market obviously doesn't like being out of equilibrium too much, but 2%'s not actually crazy. So the market's almost digested that move, I'd say, a little bit. So that's good. That's quite interesting. It was 5% out the other day, but only 2%, about 1% today, 1 and a bit. So nothing actually as bad as I thought. The other thing, guys, I just want to bring your attention to is the liquidations, which are here. Hopefully you guys can see this. So here's the liquidations I spoke about that happened on the 22nd/23rd. So it's about 4 days ago. We had $1.6 billion of liquidations, guys. So that was the big liquidation event. And then we've just hit over $1 billion of liquidations again overnight. So massive amount of liquidations. Longs got absolutely smoked. So I hope you guys weren't in too many longs. They just got wrecked. So that's, like I said, when we're looking for bottoms, guys, another thing I look for is liquidation levels at these big spikes. Typically, they will form, or liquidations of these sorts of magnitudes will be around bottoms. So I guess even though it's a bad thing to see, it is signs of possibly that is now a bottom forming, but we kind of got to watch to see if Bitcoin holds on 107,000. If it does, we're cool. If not, we're going lower. All right. I'm just catching up with the chat now. No, the code word has not dropped already, guys. But we might do a spin shortly. We might break up the spins today, guys. Yeah, the spots are down, man. It depends how heavy you are into Bitcoin or alts and memes. I'm quite heavy Bitcoin, so luckily my portfolio's it's down, but it's not down as probably as bad as other people. I'm about 60% Bitcoin, so I am semi-protected in days like this. Obviously, with upside, I'm a lot less than you guys. So, what's up, Tig? What's up? All right, guys. I might give you a code for today for the Yeet giveaway. Let me just start this raffle now. All right, guys. So I'm going to give you the code word. The code word to enter today is blood. I thought that's probably a pretty good code. I'm just entering it now. Bang, we are good to go, guys. So the code word today is blood. So if you guys enter that in, I will do a draw shortly. I'm going to do 4 today, 4 giveaways. Some for the high volume users, or the high, however you call it, volume users, some for the mid, some for the low. I am aware that on the last day, people are quickly jumping in and doing $50 bets. Some people, I don't know if one user's putting in quite a few or not, but there's some numbers that tend to be the same. So I'm keeping an eye on that, motherfuckers. So Yeet board isn't working today. Mine is. I'll tell you guys if it is working or not. Hopefully it is, or it's going to make this competition bloody hard. Guys, the code word is blood. If someone wants to test out if that's working, that's going to be friggin' annoying if it's not. I might have to do it the old-fashioned way if it's not. So if you want to put the password in blood, see if that works. You guys can let me know if it is or it isn't. Yeah, not working for me. Ugh. Okay, so the code word is blood. Let me know, guys. Keep shouting out if that's working or not. I will keep checking it. If it doesn't, I can do it the old-fashioned way and do it manually. So it's not the end of the world. It was just can't sign in. Yeah, right. I am able to sign in. I was, but then I was already on it from yesterday. So perhaps if you went out and try to get back in, maybe it won't work, guys. But I am seeing on the board here, no one's actually coming up green, meaning none of you are actually able to enter it. Oh, well, that's going to be a good one. All right, never mind, guys. The word is blood. Keep trying that. We'll give that about 15 minutes. See if that changes. If it doesn't, I'll do it the manual way. Nah, everyone's saying they can't sign in, guys. I'll give it about 15. If you guys can refresh or go out and try go back in, let me know if that helps, and I'll let the other users know. So, all right, back to this. So. Back to actually, let me just refresh one more time. Actually, I might have a drink. No, I don't think that Yeet board's working. I'll give it a little while, guys. I'll just give it another 10 minutes. It's bugging, is it? Okay, cool. We'll give it a little bit, and I'll come back to it. So, guys, like I said, we're checking out to see if bottoms are forming. I might move over to guys covering sort of altcoins and Memecoins just real quick now. And then we'll go check out NFTs. We'll go check out some news stories, and then we'll do the draw. All right, guys. So that's sort of Bitcoin. We're waiting to see if it pulls back to the 107 mark. Let's have a quick look at some others. Obviously, Ethereum, pretty big dump, Ola. We obviously just about tapped 5,000 for Ethereum back in the 25th of August. Seems like a lifetime away, about a month ago to the day. And then pulled back here all the way to 3,800. So, yeah, it's sort of pulling back a lot here. Well, not a lot, but a decent amount here, guys. Although we are bouncing to the fib levels here. So, yeah, pretty standard price movement if Bitcoin's pulling back. Let's check out Solana. Also pulled back in a pretty big way. So, Solana down, Ethereum down, Solana down 8%, still above the fib level. So, I would consider a pretty good buy zone about the 150 mark if we go that low. Whether we go that low, I don't know, but I'm not looking to buy into Solana unless we see some real blood down there. Let's look at Pump. Wowee. So I am glad I exited this trade. Sold. I was in the pre-sale. Sold at a 3.5x. Sold again when we broke below this fib at 7.5, which is also 3x. Glad I did. And now I can look to reaccumulate. I did mention if we pulled all the way back down here, I would look to buy. So Pump, I am actually looking to get into at about the 447 approximately there. So 0047. Another big one that was on the timeline that everyone was going on about was Asta. This was the big CZ crime pump, if you want to call it that. Actually, I might go on the 4-hourly. Okay, so we did have that dippy dip here, which I was saying I wish I had got into. Is this actually showing on the charts? Yeah, it is. Cool. I just want to make sure this is actually showing, guys. We had that dip there, probably a nice, almost a 2x, I'm going to say. What was it, 1.2 to 2. Yeah, 2x. Not bad, guys. And now the pullback is on now. Let me just bring up my fibs. Okay, so watching this, guys, I'm not going to enter here. Yeah, obviously we went on an absolute tear. So I'd probably be looking for accumulation around the 50% level here, which is about the $1.50 mark. I think that's probably not a bad buy zone. Or if you want lower, you could wait for the golden pocket and wait for about $1 if you think it will go that low. I just don't know if it will. But it does come down a little bit to CZ, his tweets, volume coming in, and all that sort of thing. So I will keep my eyes on Asta and keep you guys informed. What else do I want to check out? AVAX, which was on an absolute tear recently, and now is not on an absolute tear, although I'll make it a bit less dramatic. Let's go to the daily. It'll be a bit less heartbreaking. Not terrible. So we did break out of this resistance / accumulation zone here, broke above. I am waiting to see, I did mention on last week's stream, I am a buyer if we come back down and retest the support line here. Maybe I'm a buy at about the $24 mark. That's probably not a bad buy area there if you guys are looking. Let's look at Pepe real quickly. Oh, broke below that channel. Never nice to see that. Yeah, we probably want to see that get back up in there pretty quickly, guys. Otherwise, we're probably going to see this struggle to get out of there and possibly hit its head a little bit there. So Pepe's underwater a little bit there, so that's not so nice. Doge, another coin I was looking at 22 cents. Bit of a dump again. Not a, I guess it's a 7% pullback, pretty standard. Not bad for a meme, really, though, is it? But yeah, decent pullback. Probably, I wouldn't mind a buy at about the 20-cent mark. It's probably not bad there. I'm just going to catch up with the chat real quick, guys. Razuka's not letting you. Yes, the Yeet board's still not working, guys. Yeah, I'm watching, guys. Don't worry. Don't freak out. Maybe we do it manually. Guys, is anyone able to sign up on the Yeet board? Let me just refresh it real quick. Let's have a look. Nah, no one. Okay, it's probably not working, guys. The code word is blood. I'll just bring it up. So this was what it looks like here. If you can get in, this is Yeet board here. I've entered the word blood, so it is live. But as you guys can see, no one is green on here. Thus, no one has been able to enter their into the code. So it's not working. So we'll do it manually, guys. All right. I might actually do one now. Let's just refresh this. Nah, still not working. Okay. Yeah, Dan for DeFi. I'm all over it, brother. Don't worry. I'm all over anyone trying to farm a cheeky $50 buy or whatever on there. I did watch an extra 30 people ape in last night. So I am watching out for people trying to farm. So it's a bit of a balancing act with me trying to set volume limits. So what I'm going to do today, guys, just to try and my best to eradicate farmers from spending, say, $150 and trying to get $250 wins. I think the issue is with the Kick login. What I'm going to do, guys, is I'm actually going to set today's volume a little bit higher than $70. I'm just trying to eradicate all those people farming down the bottom end. So I'm actually not going to do a draw for anyone under $70. Just to, and I am sorry to the people that actually are legitimately on there and not farming and who are below that. But I did notice the last couple of weeks people are perhaps creating multi-accounts and doing it that way. So I'm going to, one way I can remove people doing that is to do a couple of comps where I don't give any money to those bottoms, meaning those farmers will theoretically lose that money and hopefully no longer farm it. And I can start to give prizes out to actually real people again rather than someone starting 10 accounts. So I'm going to do that today, guys, just to remove the farmers in there. So apologies to those people who are actually legitimately doing it. This will be the 1 week I try and remove the farmers. So I am going to do that today, guys. So hopefully that doesn't upset too many people, but hopefully it keeps more normal people happy. The farmers won't like it. So guys, I'm going to start off at the top end today. I'm going to do a $500 plus spin. So this is, I'm going to do a $250 giveaway. I'm going to do 4 of them. The first one, we're going to start at the top today for those who have spent $500 or more. So the word today, the magic word, guys, is blood. So I'm just going to refresh that, see if it's working. Again, if it's not, I'll do it manually right now. No. Okay, not working. All right, so I'll do this the old-fashioned way. So I'm looking at all the users who have spent $500 or more. So those are some of our bigger users. Let's get into it, guys. So let's see who we've got at the top end of 5. Oh, you hear me? You just got in there. Don't try and spend extra if you're just below. Oh, Razuka, you clever fucker. Razuka, were you there before? All right, guys. So I'm going to do this manually. Okay, just bear with me, guys. This is going to take a little while. I'm just going to copy and paste some stuff, some names. Give me a second, legends. I'll use Grok, my boy Grok. It's not going to be as easy as I thought, actually. Hang on. Guys, just bear with me. This might take a sec. All right. I'm going to have to do it one by one. So we've got Tig there. Who else? We got, sorry, guys, the bloody Yeet board. Tig, Sandom, Tig, Sandom, Gigi Martin, the these names, the Musa. So that would be them. I'll just shorten these guys. GG to you. GC Wolf, you're in there as well with 500 or more. Alrighty, who else have we got? We've got Average Rect. Did I just shut that screen? Average Rect. We've got Average Rect. We've got Dan for DeFi and Hemi. Dan for DeFi. We've got Hemi. And we've also got Rizuka, my man. Thanks for pulling up. Okay, guys. I'm just going to refresh your screen one more time, see if the bloody thing comes up. Probably not going to. Actually, I wonder if I could still do... My bad. Oh, no, I can't because you guys couldn't activate it. Ah, fuck. Sorry. That plan goes out the window. All right, guys, bear with me. Okay. All right, guys. I will tell... Look, I'm going to tell you the next limits later, guys, because I don't want you guys to drop off from my stream, man. So don't leave me just because you're not going to get a spin, guys. Stick around. Now, the other ones will be lower, guys. Don't worry. This is for the whales in the group. $500 plus. Rizuka, don't worry, you're in there. Do people need to be watching live? Yeah, I'm going to make sure. Actually, I'm going to make sure today people are watching live. So if you're not watching live, I'm going to pull a winner. I'm going to say who that. I'm going to pull a winner. That sounds a bit rude, but how you going? I'm going to pick a winner, and then I'm going to see if you're on here live. And if you are, you'll win. And if you're not, I'm going to roll a game. So I didn't do that last week, but I am going to do it this week. So let's see if I catch anyone out. So I'm just going to go to Grok at the moment. Grok, pick a name from this list. Right, bear with me, guys. Bear with me. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. We'll see who comes up here. Not as exciting as the wheel, unfortunately, guys. Not as exciting as the wheel. Grok's taking bloody ages to pick. Okay, so Grok has picked Average Rect. So who was that? Who's that? There we go, Average Rect. So Average Rect, I want to see if you're on the stream. Are you on the stream? Is that you? Average Rect, shout out to me. Type in blood if you're live right now. Otherwise, I'm going to do the draw again. So whoever Average Rect is, show us. There you go, guys. Average Rect. That's our winner. So you can see that Grok picked, not me. So I don't know who that person is. But let me know if you're here. Average Rect, you just won $250. Tell me if you are here. Average Rect, are you on? Are you here? Hey, there you are. Bloody legend. Yeah. Well done, brother. We haven't got the wheel today, but we're going to use Grok to pick today, guys. I'm going to do it that way. I don't want a million different ways of doing it, so we'll do Grok. So he has picked, or he or she. Let's go. $250 for you, and you were live. So can you send me? I think I need your kick name. No, I need your Yeet name. Oh no, that will be that. I think it will be that. Must be that. I'll just record that now. Average Rect, so you're the first winner. Cool. Nice one. All right, I'll do one more now, guys, because that was a bit slow to get that done. So bear with me. I'm sorry it's a little bit shite. But first of all, well done. $250 coming to you, Average Rect. Now, the next one I'm going to do, guys, we'll do one more now. We're going to do $300 plus. $300 plus. So all those people with $300 or more, I'm going to put you in right now. Give me 1 second. So it's everyone who was in before plus Ossa. So Ossa's in the draw now as well. Ossa, you're in there with $300 plus. Who else have we got? God, it's a pain doing this manually. We've got Ossa. We've got Angels. We've got Angels. And we've got Angels, we got Yushabat. We've got you. One sec, guys. Bear with me. Sorry, this is a bit slow. Yushabat. Sophia, we've got you. And Werner. Sophia, Werner. All right. This is everyone with $300 plus, guys. Undo and Donna. Oh, you cheeky little rat. Stop. Stop entering it. Donna. Werner, undo, and what was the other one there? Undo and Linda Jorky. And strange, you bastards. I'm sure you're entering it as you go. Did I get Linda Jorky, and Stranger and Steven. Sorry, it's a bit slow to do it. Like there, guys, I think people are friggin'. Yeah, got you all. All right, we're in. We got it, guys. We got it. Sorry, it's a bit clumsy today. Yeetables isn't working, so I can't get the wheel and the music going. All right, so let's pick another winner. This is everyone who spent $300 or more on Yeet this week. Legends, another $250 will be going out to you. If it does pick the same winner as before, I will redraw it, I think, guys, just to get some different winners. I think that's probably fair. I think you guys probably don't mind that. Here we go. I'm going to let Grok pick again from all those winners. Here we go. Let's see who Grok picks. So this will be the next winner for $250. Thanks to Yeet. Shout out to you guys. Sorry, it's a bit clumsy today, guys. Jorky, you are the winner, Jorky. So I want to see, are you online, my little friend? You are. Yeah, there you are. You're on the list. I'll show you where Jorky is. There's Bjorky, Mr. Bjorky or Mrs. Bjorky. Are you on here live now, good sir or good ma'am? If you are, shout out to me, Bjorky. Well done. Hey, there we go. Bjorky's live. Same winner we give Dan. yeah. If we draw the same name twice, guys, I get the money. Dan and I have it. All right. So shout out Bjorky. You are the winner of $250. Congratulations. That's the second winner. Right. Let me have some water, guys. We've got 2 more spins to go, and they will be finally. Yeah. Well done. You got to win. Happy for you. That's good. So once again, shout out to Yeet for giving away. That's $500 drawn so far. Congrats to Bjorky and congrats to Average Rect. You guys have both won $250, which will be sent to your Yeet account. I believe that comes in 24 hours. You should get it. Hopefully by this time tomorrow. I'll get that out to the team shortly. We're going to do 2 more draws, guys. I just want to run through the rest of the market and then we'll go look at that. Let's just see what I've got in my notes, guys. Let's just roll through here. All right, NFTs. Let's have a quick look. So, guys, obviously NFTs at the moment. Ethereum's dumping, so obviously NFTs are going to pull back as well. Pudgy Penguins down to 38,000. They're down all the way. From 65,000 US. Shout out to Kix who sold the top. He jumped on our stream. Go to my YouTube and you can watch that interview with Kix. Great trader, great dude. Great interview with him, with Greenie and myself. And he sold the local top, or perhaps the actual all-time high, not the all-time high, but the local high at 65,000. Shout out to you. I'm still holding mine. Moonbirds pull back to 10K. Probably not a badish buy there. I think Pudgy's a good buy in the 30s, guys. What else we got? CryptoPunks pulling back a bit. Little Pudgy's down in the 4s. Could be a good buy once that hits the 3s, I think, guys. What else we got? Doodles down 7%. Goblin Town's up. That did a 2x overnight. I believe there's a NFT. I don't even know what you want to call it. They're doing buys. And I think they bought a bunch of goblins, I think. Max Payne and Friends is up. Checks is up. So it actually looks like Art's bounced. Some art NFTs have bounced. Checks 21%. Yeah. So all the Jack Butcher stuff's bouncing and all the PFP stuff's getting fucking slaughtered. Oh, shout out to those in NFTs. It is rough, isn't it? So, guys, that's NFTs, bit of a pullback there. Don't forget to come and do your lever up your chest. Obviously, you can come and do these. So buy a NFT from a verified collection on chain. I think this had to be on, one of these had to be on Ape chain, I think. This is a $5 buy. And then here you've got to come and do NFT purchase, which was a $10 buy. So $5 NFT buy and a $10 NFT buy. So that's nice and easy, guys. That's a way of upgrading your chest. People are thinking the higher up your chest evolves or upgrades to, the bigger your claim for the OpenSea drop coming probably Q4 maybe, Q4, Q1. Obviously, we've got a few drops coming, guys. We've got the OpenSea claim. We've got Abstract, which may be Q1 next year or Q4 this year. We've got people farming Asta. There's a whole bunch coming out, so keep an eye on that. But OpenSea is definitely the one that probably isn't too hard to do. So we've got 2 more draws today. I'm going to bang out another one. Am I farming? See, only a little bit, bro. I actually haven't been really diligent with that. I've got a whole bunch of wallets I really should have connected. I should have had a whole bunch of I should have had a whole bunch of more XP, not XP, that's abstract. Whatever you want to call it on whatever OpenSea call their point system. But I haven't actually done it very well. But I am now going and doing my dailies. So I do want to upgrade that chest. Guys, let's do another winner. Let's pick another $250 winner. So my next one I want to do, shout out to Yeet, is we're going to do $150, guys. So I'm going to mark where that ended, so don't quickly try. Okay, so Hall Matt, you're the last one. So we're going to add these names now as well to my little grok list. So we've got a Hall Matt on there. So bear with me, guys. I've got a whole bunch of names to enter now. We've got Hall Matt, Willis Payton. Sorry, guys, bear with me. I'm just going to record all these names. Wrecked couple. I'm just going to work up the list. Wrecked couple, Jones Oliver, Jones. Who else we got? Sarth and Phil. Sarth, Phil, Watts and TM, Who else we got there? TM, Rod, you're in there, legend. Who else we got? Rod, January and Open. January, you're in. And Open, guys, Yeet's not working today. The Yeeter board's not working, so I'm having to do this manually. So apologies, this is taking a while. Normally I just do a wheel and spin it, but I've got to enter this manually. Open DAO, you're in there. We're giving away $250. Open DAO, I did have that on, my bad. Open DAO. I'm just going to shut up and enter this, guys. Open DAO. Short news, you're in. Short, you're in. Vision, short's in. Vision, you're going in, legend. Vision's going in. Ponky, RJ Punk. Ponky, RJ Punk. And then we've got Sydney, you're in there, Sydney Sweeney. Sydney, you're in there. And then who else we got? Might be coming up to the last one now. Where are we? Sydney. Reggie, let's get you in there. Reggie and Jess. So we've got Reggie and Jess. Sorry, guys, doing this manually is a nightmare. Jess, and then we've got Stacy and Andrew. God, so many around this. Stacy, Andrew, and Trixie. Tracy. Oh, sorry, Stacy, not Tracy. Stacy. We've got Trixie there as well. Shout out Trixie. Sorry this is taking so long, guys. I definitely wasn't expecting to do this. Trixie, Jeffrey, and Yana. You're on there. Jeffrey, Yana. Jesus, there's heaps of you. And Flora, you're the last one. Flora. Damn, there was a lot of names. Jesus, you guys. All right, let me get back to the chat quickly. All right, sorry this is taking a while, guys. Woo! My voice. All right. You've got Sydney Sweeney here. I'll give my winnings to Sydney. She's got good genes, apparently. All right, so next one, guys. $250 winner coming up. This is people that have spent, what did I say? $150 or more. We're going to put it to our man Grok. We'll edit that. Pick a winner from... Sorry, guys, just be a sec. Okay, here we go. So we're picking a winner. This is for $250, guys. Grok's picking winner from that massive list. Bloody humongous list. All right, guys, let's see who Grok picks. This is for $250 to your Yeet account, and you must be here live. When the winner name gets spit out, I'm going to see if you're here. And if you're here, you get $250. So nice and easy. Jesus, that's going slow. Man, almost as slow as me when I put those bloody names in. AV Wrecked. Didn't we have that one before? Yeah, I mean, I think we had that one before, didn't we? Fuck, what's the fucking chances? Hang on. AV Wrecked. Yeah, we're going to have to redo it. Fuck. Oh, damn. What's the chances, man? All right. Got to go all the way to Grok again. Bloody hell. Bloody hell. Where was that? How do I redo that? Oh, that's so annoying. Okay, I'm going to do that again. I shouldn't have entered the same bloody names again. Sorry, guys. Pick a name from... I'm just going to do it again, guys. Sorry, my bad. I should have just removed those winners. I just want everyone to get a win here rather than give the same person 17 wins. All right, come on. Give me someone different. Give me someone different. Sorry, AV Wreck. That's what I looked a bit shit for you. Yeah, I should have removed their names. I'm retarded. I am retarded. I didn't really think that one through, guys. Obviously, markets I'm good at. Doing names out of draws isn't my forte, man. So bear with me. All right, who did Grok pick? Willis Payton, finally. Willis Payton, are you here? Are you here live? Willis Payton. Where was that name? There we go. Willis Payton. Sing out if you're here, brother. Willis Payton, please make yourself known if you're here. If you are here, I will get $250 into your account. All right, guys, we're just waiting. Willis Payton, are you here? Whoa, no. Willis Payton, is that you? I've got Anisha Cherry saying yes. Well, I don't know, Anisha. Are you Willis Payton? Willis Payton one. Let me bring it up. I'll show you. Where is it? There we go. This name here, Willis Payton. Who's that? Who's Willis Payton? Willis Payton, are you here? Otherwise, I'm going to draw it again. Come on, Willis Payton. Are you here? I'm going to give you 30 seconds to say blood. Willis Payton. Oh, that is you? Is that you? Anisha Cherry, are you Willis Payton? Sorry, guys, I'm just waiting for that person to confirm that's them. Oh, Willis Payton, there you are. What's up? At least you're the same fucking name there. That Anisha Cherry had me like, why is your name so different? Okay, Willis Payton, GG. Okay, where are you? There we go, Willis Payton, you're here. What's up, man? Too many Willies. Oh, shit, that's good. How do I bloody... Okay, so Willis Payton is here. I can't get rid of your bloody name coming up on the screen now because so many people are bloody typing. I wonder if this will show up for you guys. All right, Willis Payton, I will get that to you now. Let me just enter that. All right, Willis Payton, GG, you were here for that. Thank you very much. Okay, last but not least, guys, we'll do one more draw. Pick me. Alrighty, here we go. Last but not least, guys, what we're going to do is it's going to be, actually, I'm not going to tell you because I don't want people to quickly friggin' spend. So I'm quickly going to have a look. Get the bloody board go. Okay. So I've just got to enter a few more names. Bear with me, guys. Bear with me. This will just take a sec. So 1 second, guys. Okay, over you're in now. Flyboy, you're in. Flyboy, Ovi, Flyboy, Schlawclaw, Schlawclaw, Schlaw, you're in. Schlaw, you're in. Nathan Cagle, you're in. So Nathan, you're in. And that's it. So I made it $80 or above, guys, just to get rid of some of the farmers. I hate to do it this week, but I'm noticing people are starting to do a bit of farming, so I'm just trying to remove that. So I figure if I just cut the farmers off for a couple of weeks, it's not worth the spend, and then I can give the money away, hopefully, to just normal people. So I made it $80 and above. I've got all the names in there, guys. I just didn't want to say the number live because I thought people would quickly start spending trying to game the system. So let's go back to Grok, pick a winner from, and I'm going to put the list in. Winner, chicken dinner. I didn't remove the names you won before. Hopefully this doesn't fuck that up. All right, let's go, guys. Last winner for today of $250. It was $80 and above volume. There's a good 30 to 40 people in this draw today. Shout out to Yeet for giving us the money to give away. Big love to you guys. Good luck, everyone. Grok is taking a little while to draw. So let's friggin' go. Let's go. All right, here we go. Who we got? Rizuka. Rizuka. Oh, man, long-time viewer. Rizuka is one of the viewers who used to watch me when I had one viewer on Abstract. So Rizuka, feels kind of good you won. Obviously, you saw Grok pick that, not me. I will just show everyone on the leaderboard. Where's Rizuka? You're somewhere. Actually, you're near the top, Rizuka. Yeah, there you are. There you are, Rizuka. So, Rizuka, are you here You. No, I'm glad you got the win, brother. You turn up every week, man. You've been very good to me, so I'm glad I'm able to give back to you, legend. I think that's the second time you've won on this show, actually. So shout out to Rizuka, and you are here live. I knew you would be. So massive shout out to. So the winners today, guys, is we had Nathan. Shout out to you, Nathan. Was it Nathan? No, it wasn't Nathan. It was Bjorky. Sorry, my bad. We've got Average Rect, $250 coming your way. Apologies, Nathan. Average Rect, Bjorky, Willis Payton, and Rizuka. Massive shout out to you guys. You guys have 250 coming your way. We got 250 coming your way thanks to Yeet, guys. So I will get that sent off to the team now, and that should hit your Yeet account in the next 24 hours, they told me. So, guys, look, massive shout out to everyone for tuning in today. Apologies for that wheel not working. That was a bit of a clumsy nightmare, not quite as good as the music that we usually have with the wheel spin. So sorry that was a little bit clunky, but to the winners today, guys, $250 going your way thanks to the legends Yeet over here. We will be doing another giveaway, guys, next week, Thursday/Friday, for those in Australia. I'm going to put the code in the chat now. That's the code you've got to follow. Join up there, guys. Do a little bit of betting/gambling, punting. Obviously, if you've got an addictive personality or gambling tends to consume you, do not do it. But if you want to go there and have a cheeky punt, farm a bit of an airdrop, have a bit of fun, and go into the draw to win $250 or maybe more, maybe less one week, certainly go and give that a go. Do a little bit of trading and then watch us live. Make sure you follow us on Kick and GC Crypto TV, and you'll go into the draw to win next week. Let's just check out old quick up. check out Bitcoin real quick before we go, guys. We're still 109,000. So slow and steady. So once again, guys, thank you very much for tuning in. We are on a bit of a pullback at the moment with Bitcoin. We are waiting to see if 107,000 is going to hold. That's the people that are just joining us. So we're watching Bitcoin sort of a crucial levels, 107,000. Provided that holds, hopefully we rock it up. What's the limit for next week? I don't want to say, man, because people are going to farm it if I say that. So I don't want to say what the limits are, unfortunately. But I will definitely give opportunities to for people that don't spend too much money. So I did do $80 or above today. So that did give people the opportunity to get a 4x on a win, guys. So I might do a lower one next week. It just depends if I notice things being farmed or not. If farmers seem to go away, I'll do the dollar one again, man. But if people start being cheeky again, I'll pull it back. But expect to have to spend about $50 or more, guys, probably to get into that draw, just to eradicate farmers. Because obviously, if people are spending $1 and they do it 50 times, it just becomes a nightmare. So sorry, people ruin it for other people, but obviously that's life and that's what they do. But definitely expect to spend 50 or more just to make it harder for the farmers to get a win. But guys, it's my Friday. So shout out to you guys. Happy Friday in America. It's your Thursday night. It's probably about 8 p.m. We did just have the daily close. Actually, let's just check that out before I go. We did just have the daily close on Bitcoin. For those who stuck around, where is Bitcoin? Bang. So we just had the daily. We should have had the daily. There is the daily. Look at that daily candle. Hit our head there on the fib. Fibs work. Bang. Now we're just waiting to see whether we pull the way back to 107 or if we move up from there. Or if we continue lower, probably to about, if we break down from there, we're probably looking at about 97, 93,000. So hold on to your hats, guys. Could get a little bit hairy. But again, guys, shout out to our channel sponsors, channel partners, OKX, bloody legends. If you are looking to do a bit of spot trading, give them a go. They're giving away $75 of Bitcoin if you do some trading over there. I will pop the link in the description. So if you do want to trade your Bitcoin and your Ethereum and your big caps, small caps, go and give them a go. And like I said, they're giving away $70 of Bitcoin if you use our link and do a bit of trading. Again, massive shout out to Yeet for giving away $1,000 a day, making the show a bit more interesting than just me talking about the markets, which I think is pretty interesting. And most importantly, to you viewers pulling up, thank you very much. You guys, you make it a lot better to stream if there's people watching me. So I appreciate you guys pulling out, giving us support at GC Crypto TV. Obviously, give us a follow if you're not. And I will catch you guys next week. We'll be back Sunday to front run the market for you Americans in the room. I think we'll be joined by Greeny on Tuesday's stream, Monday or Tuesday. So shout out Greeny, will be joining us again from Spain. But guys, massive shout out to you guys for pulling up today. Congratulations again to the winners. And I will catch you guys on Sunday for Americans to front run this market. Guys, be good to yourselves, be good to your family, and buy the dip. Big love. See you guys.